There's another sign of resilience in the nation's economy in the face of global turmoil. The unemployment rate edged back above 5% last month, but at the same time, a surprising number of new jobs were created. The figures suggest the economy did have some momentum in the first half of the year. Now, though, even the federal government expects the job market to deteriorate. Here's finance correspondent Philip Lasker.
Buried in the statistics is Oscar Clifford-Smith's story, an audio-visual specialist who's been looking for extra part-time work for 6 months.
At the moment I'm getting 5 hours on a quiet week and you can't really do much with that.
There was less part-time work available as Australia's unemployment rate rose slightly, but it remains around levels many economists regard as full employment. The surprisingly strong monthly jump in full-time jobs was the biggest in 18 months. Part-time jobs fell 7,200. There was also a rise in the number of people looking for work, seen as an encouraging sign.
Well, I think someone from another country would look at Australia and say, well, what are we complaining about?
Australians are certainly showing that in difficult times they haven't stopped working.
Unemployment picked up on the east coast, it fell in South Australia, Tasmania and the ACT and was steady elsewhere. The data support the recent strong growth numbers but ran counter to the anecdotal evidence of job losses at some of Australia's biggest employers outside the mining industry.
It is a bit hard to gel with other indicators on the economy, and I think many Australians would find these numbers a bit hard to relate to.
I still think there is softness in the labour market. And of course, we've yet to see the full uncertainty of Europe play out.
The opposition pointed to what it saw as another threat.
We should have more jobs. The greatest threat to job security, the greatest threat to prosperity over the next few months will be the carbon tax.
Tomorrow, Reserve Bank Governor Glenn Stevens, who's been busy cutting interest rates to shore up confidence, is expected to bolster those efforts with a speech entitled Glass Half Full. Just how full may be clearer tomorrow when the ANZ and possibly others announce their new home mortgage rates. Philip Lasker, ABC News.